The problem with livestock around the world, especially herbivores, is overgrazing. Is twofold. One is overgrazing, to where, you know, there's not enough rest period for the forages to regrow and capture solar energy and carbon and put it back into the soil through the roots. That's number one. Number two is, of course, now with cheap grain, we actually take a lot of these herbivores off of perennials and put them on annuals in feedlots. And annuals actually deplete carbon. Perennials increase carbon. The energy, the perennial, the energy flow of a perennial is down into the ground. The energy flow of an annual is up out. So when people say, well, we need to, you know, get rid of these, we need to all go, you know, vegan and eat squash and watermelon instead of, you know, beef, what they're not recognizing is that if every plant were as efficient as a squash or a watermelon or a soybean, we wouldn't have any soil, because it is the organic matter that's pumped in by perennials that actually built those soils. Those legacy soils that we are now monocropping with corn and soybeans and wheat and rye. So now I know that organic matter and carbon are not, you know, scientifically synonymous, but they're very close. They're cousins. If you want to put carbon in the soil and you're interested in putting carbon in the soil, you want to increase the organic matter. They go hand in hand. And so the joy of being able to know that we have actually increased that organic matter to that extent is quite amazing. And it has major ramifications. 1 pound of organic matter holds 4 pounds of water. Every 1% organic matter increases water retentive capacity by 20,000 gallons per acre. So if we go from 1% to 8% organic matter, that's 7 percentage points times 20,000 gallons per acre is 140,000 gallons per acre of water that our soil can now hold that it couldn't hold back in 1961. And of course, what that does is make springs begin to flow. It hydrates the landscape. It reduces droughts. It reduces flooding. You know, all those kinds of things. So it's a multifaceted ramification.